Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Divine Planet Protectors. In today's video, we have two goals to accomplish, the first of which is to start preparing for the endgame crisis. That can occur after 2325, so we really don't have all that much time to go. And the second goal is to destroy the worm. After reading the comments, it seems like I have had the most split comment section I have ever had, with half of the people giving pretty good reasons to go with the worm. The Divine Mother, our Stone Mother, sacrificing herself so all of these worlds may become divines themselves and harbour life in the long term. And in fact, becoming a tomb world doesn't really destroy the Stone Mother itself, it just kind of resets it. And then, the other half of the comments giving pretty good reasons to destroy the heretical entity known as the worm. And after a long time of trying to decide, I have decided to go with destroy the worm, mostly because I've never done it before. It is really in the middle of which I wanted to choose, but because I've never attacked the worm and denied it near the end, that's what we're going with. Also, we could start attacking the Devourers over here. There are plenty of worlds in their territory I would love to have. And they are devouring all life and destroying the ecosystems of planets, so you know, we're not the biggest fan of them. So, build up more fleet power, make sure our worlds are all getting there, especially with research, and in a second, we're about to finish off our precursor, finally, so late, but I'm now getting the final precursor activity, which means we'll have the Relic and extra Unity, and all the good stuff which comes with finding the home system. So, I'll just skip ahead to that most likely, and we'll continue from there. Oh, and also, I want to grab this world, so yeah, you fellows are already on the way there, one of our science vessels. After you've done that, could you please go over here? And construction vessel is on the way. Lovely. So one more world there as well.
Incoming transmission.
You like me, because I hate the same people you hate. A friendship based on hate. It's a tale as old as time. Lovely. Okay, hopefully that's within our territory. Yes, it is. There we go. The First League home system. Oh yeah, I completely forgot we get a relic world for this. The second defiled god! We have twins! The twin gods of war. Okay, lovely. Gonna go off the same kind of lore as the other one, and we are definitely going to be inhabiting this. Can you have a scientist, please? There we go, have a psychic. Or at least someone who likes psychics. Go there first, that'll be ready before that. Lovely. Still need to name our war planet. And Redemption, apparently, people do like, so Redemption is going to be staying as it is. So, I've actually had quite a few good names for our little god of war over here, the defiled/dead god. But now we have twins. They need to be named together, don't they? I mean, they have to match. I completely forgot we get a relic world from this. Beautiful. Society research, and most importantly, loads of unity and loads of influence. Fantastic. Our leaders grow faster every day.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
We will clear this befouled planet of its befoulment and make it once again usable by the divine. Oh yeah, the whole worm thing. Gonna grab these after I'm sure I'm safe. So for now, because it's already there, guaranteed, I would like an energy nexus. Let's get more energy going. Research alternatives are amazing, though. Never mind. Change of plan. Destroy the mining drones. They don't know how to do this responsibly. Okay, now you fellows can go and meet... Oh no, first, kill those pirates. That'd be lovely. Then, go and meet with our main forces, which will be returning fairly soon, since I do want all this territory, and I just want to start destroying these fellows, because, well, I don't like them all that much. Got some extra influence by returning some cargo, but sadly then lost loads of our influence via turning on loads of our edicts, which is a really silly thing to do, because now I can reform our government, but I don't have enough influence to do so. I kind of like the idea of this. Having nobles just kind of works with this empire, I think. Is there anything else we can do with our priesthood, perhaps? Strengthening the faith. Where's the one I'm thinking of? There it is, Exalted Priesthood. Why can't I do this? Oh, okay, so we can't have that and the Imperial Cult. Well, that makes sense. That's a shame as well, because it means our priests get more unity and we get high priests. We could be very evil and have certain types of guilds. Mining guilds? I mean, we are all about minerals, but I don't think it fits with the Empire. I don't really know which one of these I want. I'm thinking just this. Glorious bureaucracy. Nobles or bureaucracy? I'm not really thinking about which is better for the Empire, just I think these two fit the theme and all the rest. Actually, no, this does. Making our Admiral strong. Actually, no, that works better. Because that way, we are now sort of showing off all three elements of this Empire. The fact we love the planets, the fact we are very strong in our faith, and the fact we are militarists. Yes, I think this is probably what I'm going to go with. And it helps as well, it's also really good for the Empire as a nice side note. Though saying that, all three of them are really great. These make our planets more stable. These give us loads of little bonuses, less housing usage, less amenities. This makes our ships stronger, our admirals can get more powerful, and our fleets can be bigger. Our temples are now capable of being upgraded into the Sacred Nexus. The latest developments in field technology allow worshippers to directly experience the divine influence of sacred ground. Sacred ground now in your home. Well, we've found the new god, so I think a festival is in order. Make sure it's tasteful and, you know, divine orientated, and it's all fine. Fail to do that, and we'll have your head, we'll find whatever you would call the head on that body and lop it off. There we are. And now, I'm happy to say, I can begin terraforming planets. And it's going to cost a fortune. I wonder about the nanite worlds. That's interesting. Still no. Well, maybe I need some more tech then. I'm not quite sure what I need. Oh yeah, this will give us free... Well, you know, it's the waiting world. It is how it is. Feel free to read ahead, but essentially this is going to give us, I believe, like 6 farms and 6 mining districts for free, something like that. At least that many jobs. Yep, there we go. The spiral-hewn mine and the loop-ploughed farm. All to do with the worm, of course. So, here's the issue with those free mines and everything. They're really not all that good and will cause harm in the long run. I don't think I've ever had this and not had a bad ending with it, so I'm going to continue. Or will I? It's almost like a different faith. You know what? For once, I'll destroy it. I love those boomy noises. Okay, that was the last of the research we needed, so very soon we should have the worm events. I'm now recalling all my forces. As much as I do want to go to war with the Devourers, that has to wait. The worm comes first, the Devourers second. Turns out I was wrong. I don't actually have climate restoration. But I do have the tech to terraform worlds I'm already inhabiting. How have I skipped that? I'm fairly certain you needed the ability to terraform that tech, climate restoration first, then you can get the tech to terraform worlds you're already inhabiting. How did I skip? I'm almost certain that's correct. I might be wrong, but I'm very confused right now. I'll just make sure to get it later.
Construction complete.
We can now start building the nanite transmuters,
Have granted us new wisdom.
using nanites to give us rare resources. Well, other rare resources, which is good because we have more than enough to keep our edict going. I've just activated it again, like only a few years ago, and we're already back up way more than enough. There we go, so now we can build this, and I believe it's after this we have the event where the worm spawns in. I'm just hoping I have enough force power to deal with it. Oh yeah. The new relic world will be cleared of the old arcologies, which might give us some relics, which is lovely. It will be cleansed. The divine has not fallen for nothing. Meanwhile, building the Omega alignment on Stone Mother. We will lure the worm here and defeat it. No planet shall fall. Also, need to stop using auto best now. Okay, now I have the capability to actually terraform the Tomb World. Still can't terraform the Nanite worlds though, which is a shame. Either there's an event I didn't do or something, which is a shame, but still, we're getting nanites from the area. So it wasn't exactly a waste of time. And I'm going to grab that, because that's annoying me. The Speaker of Stone has perished. Long live their child, who is 155 years old. And nowhere near as good as the old one. No offense, Your Highness. Your Excellency, your divine potato-y faced one. Not a huge fan of your child either. It's okay. There we are, discovery is finished. Ooh, Transcendence. And World Shaper would allow us to turn all of our worlds into Gaia worlds. So originally, I didn't want to do that, but people have really argued against that in the comments. So, tell me, should I just turn all the worlds into Gaia worlds? Is that our end goal? To purify all worlds, to make them their most beautiful, pristine form? Or shall we keep them in the form that they were always meant to be? I'm kind of okay for either, honestly. But for now, I'm not sure, so I'm going to go with Transcendence. The Great Awakening. Okay. We're about to generate the entry point for the worm. Oh, I'm so nervous about... Okay, first of all, okay, breaching the shroud. That's a good thing. So I just checked to make sure that everything was ready. Time to kill a worm.
Special project complete.
We have brought it here and, if need be, defeat it.
The apostates are after our space.
Oh, hello, wormy boy. The worm in waiting. Thankfully, I turned this into a bastion as well. It seems like we are going to crush this. I'm not trying to get a good thumbnail right now. Feel the wrath of the divines. That was really, really weak. Oh, it destroyed this station? What? Why is it on its side? Interesting either way, though. The damage it dealt was very minimal. We lost a bit of armor, and that's practically it. It seems like it was ignoring shields. That was very anticlimactic, gotta be honest. That was a very easy fight. Can't believe how little damage it dealt. I thought it'd be maybe like a glass cannon. It did have a lot of health. I think if you got that really early on, maybe it would be terrifying because of how much health it has, but the damage output was just nothing. I have read this wrong 3 times, so attempt number 4. The Shattered Loop. The worm came in through the boundary fences of space-time like a hungry predator or a jilted and furious lover. Of course, it's still out there, and wherever it is, no doubt it's angry. But you have the incandescent shards of its avatar to hoard and to study, so we haven't actually killed the worm, simply attacked what managed to get through. And that is a cosmic trophy. Other empires will know what you've achieved this day, so finally we actually have a relic. What do you do? Scales of the Worm. Plus 10% physics is a passive, which is lovely. Sorry, research speed. 10% physics research speed, not 10% physics output. There is a difference there. Worm scale influence modifier added for 120 months is the active effect, giving the following effects. Plus 20% research speed. Oh, at the cost of 5 stability on all planets. I assume it's all planets. That's horrible. Oh, that is a really nasty negative there. That's reducing all of our output, including research, but plus 20% is nice. Okay, let's see if it affects all planets. And that's active now for 10 years. Yep, every planet's being affected. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Actually, you know, it probably is. It's just a big cost. It's not completely worth it. There is a lot of negatives with that. Okay, upgrade you guys, and then we can go to war now with the Devourers. The worm has been slain. We have protected the planets. We have broke through the shroud. Also, now all of our people are true psionics, plus 10% research, and plus 5% happiness, and plus 10% to energy. Pretty much a very powerful species now. So, let us reach into the shroud that we may divine its secrets. I mean, I'd love some more shield strength right now. But saying that doesn't actually last that long, so I'm gonna just wait until my forces are closer to the border, then click it. Okay, we are definitely close enough now. Hopefully this works. Lovely, plus 50% to our shields. Oh, you guys are gonna suffer.
The Crusade of the righteous begins.
The Crusade begins, lads. Let's go.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
L-gate secured. Oh, that's a problem. That's the next Devouring Swarm. No, they're not Devouring Swarm, are they? They're the Purifiers? Purifiers. They're only just inferior to us, so they're weaker than us, but not by a huge margin. Bear that in mind. They definitely used the L-gate to... No, they couldn't have used the L-gate to run away, could they? If I have the FTL inhibitor here, could they have got past using that? And where would they have gone to? I didn't think they had another L-gate with them. That's a gateway. Okay, I don't know where their forces just went. They were here, then they vanished. So they must have used the L-gate. I just don't know where or how. I am very confused.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, I definitely didn't kill them, so they must have gone through the L-gate. Oh, looky over here. No, that's a wormhole. Nope. Aha. Nope. They do not have an L-gate. Other than the one I just attacked. So how... Oh, unless they're at war with someone else. No, just us. So I still have no idea where they went. We definitely didn't destroy their fleet. It's not here in our list of battles with them. So they must have jumped to the L-gate and then jumped somewhere. Maybe there's still a neutral L-gate out there, which I don't know about, which is possible. Could be here or something. You know, I bet it's a really obvious thing. Feel free to tell me, but be nice. Ah, I see. So, they do have truces at the moment with a few empires, which means, although they are the Devouring Swarm, right now, they do have the capability to go through wormholes and so... When did the geckos do... Okay, so the geckos are attacking this empire over here right now, which is really annoying, and this over here. But yeah, they could have teleported to an L gate. Like that. Yeah, that's what it was. The geckos have only just started attacking them right now. They could have jumped over here. So they do have access to some of the other borders at the moment. That's probably what happened.
Our construction ship is beset by enemies.
Oh dear. So it turns out they can use this L gate even if there's an inhibitor, and because of the range here, I can't hit them first. That's really annoying. We're going to lose a couple of systems right now. So you need to turn around. And I have learnt better now how the L gates actually function.
Heretic fleet detected.
And they're amassing. Okay, so now we have enemies at our gates. Can I attack this straight away? Lovely, yes I can. Gonna take this world. That's a terrible world. Well, not for us, but for them. They're not really dealing with it very well. Yeah, you move back. Start grabbing all that back and defend the L gates. This one over here has a bastion on right next to it, so that's fine. I honestly thought that the inhibitor would work even with the L gate, but of course it makes no sense. It's an FTL inhibitor. The L gates don't use FTL. They're L gates. They're gateways.
Incoming transmission.
Do not let them go past. No.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Ooh, a Ministry of Culture. Yes, please. Extra unity on a world. Would love that, thank you.
Heretic fleet detected.
You, make sure to follow him. Thank you. Yeah, you can deal with that easily.
Granted us new wisdom.
Ooh, habitats. For now, though, I do want better thrusters. Okay, we've grabbed one of their worlds. And we are removing them from the world because they are the hive mind. They simply can't survive without the hive mind. So now we've split them off. They're just perishing. And this world is a lovely one. Extra happiness, extra immigration pull. Yep, great world, just they were handling it very, very badly. For now, let's leave it like this.
Construction complete.
Okay, finally go over there, and then we have defended the L gates. That's a lot of shattered
The
fleets.
spirits have granted us new wisdom. Our champions are making planetfall. May the spirits protect them.
The swarm will be no more. Though I doubt we can completely destroy them in this one fight.
Champions
We are going to do some serious damage.
planet.
See, that's a gateway, and that's a gateway, yeah. Okay, for some reason I thought it was an L gate for a second, no. This world is unhappy because I'm destroying all the people there. Well, yeah, I'd be unhappy too. Wait, we get to keep the spawning pool? Oh, but we need a complex drone, which we can't have. Oh, that's annoying. Building small reinforcements for our ground troops. This is a very one-sided war. Being slowed down now by my own rules. So right now, we can't claim this world because the ground forces are just too strong. This world is actually decently built up. Why are they struggling so much with amenities? What are you guys doing? Okay, whatever. The reason is there are far too many ground forces and we are not allowed to bombard because that's against our rules. So, what do? I guess go around, attack these two next then? Yeah, definitely, because they're about to claim that back. Okay, so you go over there. And once we have enough ground forces, we will return. A very slow death. Once more, we look into the shroud. Oh. We have a chosen one now. Who is that exactly who just became the chosen one? I am blind. There we go. Chosen one. Where are you, dear? Shirip? Shirip is governing Stone Mother, giving us plus 20% unity and plus 10 stability to the entire Stone Mother sector. So all of these worlds are being affected by that. Well, that is phenomenal, to say the least. An immortal being that wields incredible psionic power. Eventually, I think we can have the potential to make Shirip there our grand leader. I think we can do that later on. Now, normally that event happens, and normally it changes your authority to having Imperial Cult and everything else. But we already have all these things, so I don't know if that's still going to occur. If it does, then yeah, we're making him the Emperor. Or the Emperor. Okay, about to grab that world. I'm going to go ahead and take all of this. Then go back, and soon enough we will have enough ground forces to deal with pretty much everything. We're slowly being whittled down. We almost have enough ground forces now. In fact, that's probably enough once they arrive. So you just hunker down there. We'll take this world. And then we'll probably end the war for now. Make a bastion here. Focus on ourselves for a while. And then we can decide to either go for the Hunters or continue our war with the Devourers later. Finally, the AI believes we're going to win. And we have access now to our Psychic Soldiers. So from now on, it's going to be a lot easier. Once we're done with this planet, I may have a status quo soon. Might go for this planet, but yeah, we are being withered down, and, you know, maybe it would be better if we just carried on. Doesn't seem like they're using the L-gates anymore, but at the same time, they probably wouldn't go through since we're defending here, so I don't really know what to do. Could split this into two. In fact, yeah, okay, I'm going to split that into two. For some reason, they're not orbiting. Oh, because that's not a proper station. That's why they're not healing. Okay, let's upgrade that. The slightly stronger group, you can go ahead and start taking these worlds over here. And by worlds, I mean systems. Now mass producing the psychic armies. So these psionic armies are really good versus morale. They're stronger than the average army in every other way as well, but most importantly, they are going to break their morale, so they're much less effective at fighting us back. Losing a lot of soldiers here. Well, actually not really losing them, just getting them all sent to the injured section. The disengaged section. Yeah, we're going to just about win this. Their soldiers were much stronger than ours, 1v1.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom. Construction complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Though our tech is very low, we are getting a lot of bonuses. Plus 123% research speed, plus 113, plus 88. And although you can do a lot better than that this late on, it wasn't really expected of this Empire, so it is very, very nice indeed.
Heretic fleet detected.
We are getting close, though, to the endgame crisis, and we are not prepared. Although, we can now finally start building proper battleships with the spinal mounts. And we have some proper large weapons as well, finally, so that's good. But we definitely need more time. If we get unlucky with the endgame crisis, I think we can still very much lose this. Wow, we need way more energy. Yeah, we are behind on our reactors. That is a serious problem, in fact. I wanted more shields than that. I mean, that's fine, just not good enough, really. Let's go for that world, and then we'll probably stop, and we need to start preparing for the end game. We don't really want any more Empire sprawl. Our admin cap is terrible. O mighty Shroud, grant us your blessing. Oh, the Eater of Worlds. Here's the thing. Although it is called the Eater of Worlds, he's not actually going to eat any worlds. It's going to eat us. Devouring us, and in return, we get plus 15% fire rate and plus 30% army morale. We become the ultimate divine weapon. And remember, how we see the Shroud, how we see all of this, is we are talking to the worlds themselves. We believe the divines, the worlds, have a presence in the Shroud. They are one in the same. And this is a really lovely one. And I am not sure if I want to accept it. I wish it was called anything but Eater of Worlds. Why do you have to say worlds? But it doesn't. The Covenant is occasionally it will eat our populations. It's worded there. If we will only let it feed on us. Sacrifice our populace to the planets that we may gain their strength. I mean, plus 15% fire rate is such a good bonus. There are better Covenants, but honestly, considering how we're not doing too well in terms of the endgame crisis starting very soon, this is a really good one. So I think I'm going to stop here and ask everyone, this is a very important question, should we go with the Covenant of the Eater of Worlds? Please ignore the sodding name. Okay, so I've just manually saved, which means we are definitely able to go back to this screen. I don't want to click anything here. I normally don't manually save. Normally I just go with the auto saves, and honestly, I think I have too many of those as well. But there we are. So we have this. So we can go right back to this moment in the next video. I'll definitely be reading comments, both on naming the Gods of War, but also on if we should go with Eater of Worlds, or wait for another Covenant which is a bit less ominously named. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. In the next episode, perhaps we'll go with the Eater of Worlds, perhaps we'll find a new Covenant, and perhaps we'll just start worshipping potatoes. Either way, have a lovely day, and do take care, and goodbye.